introduce our speaker, our presenter at this time, Ms. LaTanya Jones, who is the president and CEO of Phenomenal Media Productions, a platform she created to assist entrepreneurs, historically Black colleges and universities, and minority-serving institutions who recognize their full potential by gaining access to federal government contract funding. She has over 20 years administering and managing government contracts. Ms. Jones has assisted large prime contractors with compliance and management of their contracts and procurement divisions. Her ability to guide these organizations through their contractors' purchasing system reviews has enabled her to achieve 100% success records with no clients failing any audits.
Well, I feel like this is a setup because everything everybody talked about this morning leads directly to what I'm going to talk about. I respect the contracting officer in the room because when I graduated from Alabama A&M, DOD didn't train me, and HBCU trained me. So I learned the FAR from Alabama A&M instructor. I learned FAR Part 1 through Part 53, so I understand Part 2 is definitions. I understand Part 52 are the clauses. I understand Part 19 is small business. And I understand that Part 26 is historically Black colleges and universities. So that's what I understand, and I didn't get that from industry. So I am here standing because I feel like I'm LeBron James trying to get my team from being 0-3. Okay, next slide. So I'm going to give you an overview of the problem. We're going to try to solve the problem. We're going to talk about the opportunity. We're going to talk about the vehicle, and then we're going to get engaged. Next slide. We remember this glorious day that all the presidents went to visit President Trump. And so what he decided to do was he decided to move the HBCUs from under the Department of Education and move the White House itself. And we need to participate in more federal contract opportunities. So we have created a C3 separate entity for the university. The reason that's important is because when I, as a contracting officer, call to find out who do I need to talk to, who do I need to get in touch with to get a contract to, nobody knows. They send me to the Office of Sponsored Programs, they send me to, VP of Finance, but we never get an answer, ever. So when you create a separate 501c3 entity that focuses on contracts, then you get the right person every time. Next slide. So the amount of funding from DOD has increased by 7%. Now I said grants are decreasing. Contracts are increasing. It's a no-brainer that we should be moving into doing more contracts. Next slide. So the funny thing is that even though DOD once upon a time had a 5% goal for HBCUs, it was never met. In 2010, they removed that goal. I always say maybe we were sleeping. I'm not sure what happened. However, there was a case that did not engage. In order to be a small business, you have to be a for-profit organization. So the government really doesn't know what to do with us. That's the thing. We have to show them. So NASA has a goal right now of 1%. They have never met their goal. Right now they have $19.5 billion in their budget. That leaves us with $190 million to spread across all of the HBCUs and MSIs. What are we gonna do to get it? So the goals flow through the primes. So we have to form relationships not only with the agencies, but with the prime contractors. So that's where the goal is met. The primes won't come to us, so we need to go to them. The Lockheeds, the Boeings, all of the big boys, Booz Allen, we need to go to them. Next slide. So when I am sitting in a program management review with people that do not look like you, they talk about schools like the University of Mississippi that has nanotechnology, which I absolutely know that there are several schools that we have that has nanotechnology. So I am sitting in Huntsville, Alabama, and I collaborate with a school called University of Alabama in Huntsville, and they do more contracts than grants. We're right up the road. Alabama A&M is right up the road. But UAH does more contracts. This is a university than grants. Why is that? Because their faculty and their staff are going to the agencies and they are forming a relationship with the prime contractors. So we have created something that's called the Knowledge Sharing Center portal, because I have industry all the time say, well, I don't know what, Albany does, or I don't know what Morgan State does. I don't know, I go to their website, I'm confused. Okay? So the opportunity that we have on the table, because there's every day someone calling me saying, hey, I need an HBCU. So I have a contractor right now that has a $150 million contract. Well, they need an HBCU. I come bearing gifts. Industry needs. So I'm standing here today telling you that there are SBRs and SCTR opportunities that we had a conference on maybe a month or two ago. Right, Sharon?
About a month ago.
And all the small businesses came. And they are looking for faculty and staff members to be on their team. They have got to have a research person to be on their team. So, next slide. So the Knowledge Sharing Center is a vehicle where you can put your information into this portal where you upload your capabilities, you upload your faculty and staff, you upload, am I missing something else, Sharon?
Subject matter experts.
Subject matter experts, and it goes into this portal. Not only do you upload this information, if you don't know how to do government contracts, there are slides in this presentation, in this portal, that teaches you how to do that. Next slide. So, I just talked about the upload. Here's how it looks. Here's where you need to go. And the critical thing is that they want you. So it's important that they know who you are, they know where to find you, and they know what your capability is. Next slide. So the training modules and webinars will help you to prepare for if they ask you any questions, if they want to know, what's a solicitation, if they want to know, okay, section L is instructions. The learning portal tells you all of that. Next slide. So in order for you, just you, to be a member, it's only $99. For you, it's $99 to get access to all the information. For the small businesses, to get access to you, is $500. So this is something that we need to do, and we need to do it quickly.